Hello everyone, welcome to Amit and Code, and in this video we are going to see how to remove duplicate elements from an array. Now there are a lot of ways of solving this question, and here we are only going to see two good ways of solving this question. You can also solve this in one single line, and we are also going to see that solution as well. So before getting started, as this is a new channel, your love and support is really required, so please like the video and subscribe, and yeah, let's get started. So as part of this solution, we have this array, and here as you can see we have a lot of duplicate elements, a lot of duplicate numbers. So here we are going to write a function that will remove basically these duplicate elements. So as part of the solution, let me just describe an object. Let me call it directory, and let's assign an empty object here, and I'll come to that why we are creating an object. But before that, let's write a for off loop to basically iterate over the array elements, and let I of array, and here we are going to just check a simple condition. So let's write that condition as well, and then we'll just cover what we are basically doing. So let me write directory.I is equals to true. And here what we are basically doing is we are checking if a value is there inside the directory object. If it is there, we are just neglecting it. If it is not there, if it is not present inside the directory, then we are basically creating a key value pair. The key is nothing but the element, and the value is true, right? So what happens is, let's say as part of the first iteration, we have element 1, and element 1 is not there inside the directory. So we are basically assigning 1, and the value will be true, right? Now as part of second iteration, the 1 value is already there inside the directory. So what happens is this condition will become false, right? And we are basically neglecting that element. So here effectively what we are doing is we are keeping the unique keys, which are elements of this array, inside the directory, right? And here we can return object dot keys, and let me just give the directory element here, and we are just returning the keys of directory as an array, right? So let's go to the browser and see what do we have in the console, and we have these unique values, right? So you have just solved this question. Let's put a debugger point and also see the directory object. So let me just put a debugger point here, and let me just reload this, and we have this directory object. As you can see, all the unique values of the array, and they are present as a key, and its value is true, right? So this is one way of solving this question. Now let's see the second approach, or how we can solve this in one single line. So let's go to the code, and here I'm going to create another function, const remove duplicates 2, and let's create a function here. Let me give it a parameter. This is basically the array we are going to take as an input, and as part of this solution I'm going to take I'm going to use set data structure. And set data structure is nothing but it's kind of an object which keeps only unique values. It only allows unique values inside it, and all the duplicate elements or duplicate values will be discarded, right? So this was also introduced in ES6, and a way of creating this is like you can use new keyword, and then you can just write set, and you can pass the initial set of the values, and in this case it will be the array that we are going to receive, and you can just return this. Now this is not an array, you are basically returning a set data structure. So to convert this into an array, you can just use the spread operator. So it is going to spread all the values inside the set into an array, and yeah, just save this. And also, as we promised, we are going to solve this in one single line. Let me also remove the return statement from here. As we are using arrow function, we can just directly return it without writing the return statement. And here let me just write remove duplicate 2, right? And we are going to also comment this out so that we don't have any confusions. And yeah, now we are using this function, and let's go to the browser and see what do we have in the console. So here we have the unique elements, right? So basically you have used set data structure to remove the duplicates, and then you have converted that to an array, right? So that's the another way of removing duplicate elements from an array. And if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.